Yo guys, what's up? Back, bring you guys my week 5 of the LBA. We went against the Baltimore Bisharps. They are just as bad as us because they are also 0-3. I mean 0-4, sorry. And this after this battle, someone is going to go 0-5 and someone is going to go 1-4. And I really hope it's us because I put extra work in this preparation because we really need to win. And he had a really offensive team, but a glass cannon team, but he had a Pokemon that really scared me because he could just stall me out for days, which is a Clefable. So I put a lot of work just for the Clefable, and he also has a Klefki, and I had a plan for the Klefki, which was to trace his price over my Mega Driver and go for a sub, because Fall Play needs 3 hits to break my sub, but he didn't bring Klefki, and based on the team that he brought, I'm gonna lead off with I decided to lead off with my Electivire because I'm a Choice Scarf. He leads with this Greninja. Now, here he could have stayed in, and I could have just Volt Switch, but I remember he has a Manatee in the back. So I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, he just stays in, but best case scenario, he does bring in his Manatee, predicting me to go for Thunderbolt. I do go for the Earthquake. He brings in his Manatee, and that's a guarantee 1-hit KO, which is amazing. I am a mild nature because I wanted to go mix because of Volcaron and stuff like that. So he's gonna bring in his Hitmonlee. I don't know what kind of set he is, so my best thing was to bring in my Gardevoir because I 4 times resisted this stuff, and I traced the Reckless. Now this shows me that he's probably a Choice Scarf set, and he doesn't go for the knockout, and he switch out immediately. As I just gonna go Mega Evolve and just fire off a Hyper Voice because why not? He has nothing that can really resist a Hyper Voice, and as you guys can see, he brings in his Volcarona, and the Volcarona doesn't take his Hyper Voice very well. Now, he goes for the Quiver Dance, but I have a surprise for this Volcarona. I packed the HP Rock, and if after the damage that I saw from Hyper Voice, HP Rock even after a Quiver Dance is a guaranteed 1-hit KO, which is amazing, and we get a 6-4 early lead against the Baltimore Bisharps, which is amazing. He's gonna bring in his Arcanine. I'm afraid of getting a Flare Blitz because my Gardevoir cannot take a Flare Blitz for shit. So I'm just gonna switch up in my Vaporeon, but he shows me the Snarl, which is really smart. And Snarl, if you guys don't know, it can go through Protect because it's a sound-based move and it lowers your special attack. So I'm gonna go for a Wish just to scout out what he wants to do. He's gonna switch out into his Greninja, which is rather ballsy because I could go for a Spam and probably burn one of his potential sashes, but since I have a Wish, I'm not afraid of a Grass Knot from his Greninja, so I'm just gonna go for a Scald just to break his potential sash. But he goes for the U-turn and he goes into Broccoli, the Hitmonlee, and as I said, I'm gonna go for the Scald. I prayed for no hacks because I don't want to win with hacks, and fortunately for me, I don't get a burn. But I know this thing is Scarf because he's Reckless, so I'm gonna go for Protect, see what he's gonna lock himself in. He's gonna lock himself in Stone Edge, so I'm gonna go into my Crocodile because I know I resisted, I have the ultimate, but he makes a double switch into the Greninja, which is amazing and completely caught me off guard here. And things could go wrong here, but I decided to play ballsy and stay in, predict him to predict me to switch out and go for a U-turn. I know I can hit a U-turn, and I just did in, and I go for my Stealth Rocks. He's gonna bring in his Arcanine, maybe just for the Intimidate, and maybe because he's defensive. I am not sure about his set. I am now here. This Crocodile was designed to take on this Arcanine. I am Max Eta, and I have a lot of investment in HP, but the best thing is that I EV speed just to speed creep this Arcanine if he has no speed, and I do outspeed this Arcanine. Earthquake deals a lot of damage even at -1, but he does go for the Will-O-Wisp, and at this point that I decided to switch out, maybe predicting him to go for a Morning Sun, but I didn't want to risk, so I just stayed in and went for an Earthquake because if I outspeed I can do more damage, so this means that he won't be healing too much. But he goes for the Snarl, probably predicting me to switch out into my Mega Gardevoir or my Vaporeon again, but as I said, I'm just gonna stay in, and I'm gonna go for another Earthquake after taking this burn damage, and I know I can take him out from this range, but he goes for the Extreme Speed. Luckily for me, it doesn't look like he's offensive, so XP doesn't do a lot, and Earthquake is enough to take out this Crocodile, so we are up 6-3 at this point, and we're looking pretty solid, but he still has a Crawdot in the back, but I have a surprise for the Crawdon. He does bring in the Crawdon, and at this point I decided to bring, I was feeling an Aquajet, but I decided to bring it myself because it was my safe play, because he wouldn't go for a knockoff from the Crocodile. He does go for the Dragon Dance, however, but I am a Scarf Celebi with max special attack just to take out this Crawdon and his Greninja. And I do catch his Crawdon because he probably went for a knockoff here. He didn't expect me to be a Scarf set, so he's gonna bring in his Greninja, and I know for a fact that if he doesn't have any investment in HP or special defense, Giga Drain is a guarantee one hit kill on this Greninja. I am modest max special attack Celebi. Now he's gonna bring in his Hitmonlee even after Stealth Rocks. I know that Giga Drain will not kill, so I don't want to lose Celebi, and I want to preserve the 6-0 at this point, just for the differential purpose. So I'm gonna go into my Mega Roar because I know I can hit 2 knockoffs from this Hitmonlee. He does go for the 2 knockoff. I do leave 1 HP, and Gardevoir just goes for one last shot in this battle, a shot of victory. And we finally get our first victory. Yes, we are 1-4 at this point. Things are starting to look good. But the best thing is that with the 6-0, our differential now is +1. Which means that at the end of the season, if we tie with someone else, we probably will be up front, because out of the teams that had a negative differential in the Delta division, we were the one with the best negative differential, if you want to say like that. So having a positive differential at this point is really amazing, and I know Rielly is way better than what he showed this battle, and I really hope he bounces back because he's a really great guy, really fun as well. But yeah, we've got our first win, and that's really amazing. We played the Seattle Lucius week 6. It's gonna be a match between the divisions. We are in the Delta division, they are in the Zeta division, so I really hope we can keep up this winning streak, if you want to call it just our first win, but I really want to keep these things up. And yeah, leave a like, guys. I'm really excited because we finally got our first win in the LBA, so yeah, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. So peace.